Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from storyplanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the Book of Eels, a creation by Patrik Svensson. The Book of Eels, 2020, is a zoological journey through millennia, unraveling the mysteries of the enigmatic eel, captivating humans with its intricate life cycle. Despite dedicated scientists studying its multiple metamorphoses and arduous transatlantic migration for breeding, the eel remains elusive, guarding its secrets closely. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Patrik Svensson was raised by a stream in Sweden, learning from his father the art of eel fishing. He is now an arts and culture journalist at the Swedish paper Sydsvenskan, residing with his family in Malmö, situated in the southwest of Sweden. With 7 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On storyplanet.net. To start, explore an intriguing and long-standing mystery in zoology. Eels are elusive and mysterious nocturnal creatures with unique characteristics. Despite centuries of study, much remains unknown about their breeding, migration, and metamorphoses. Researchers have long been fascinated by the European eel, Anguilla anguilla, and its peculiar traits. This animal has intrigued scientists throughout history, sparking curiosity and exploration into its enigmatic nature, contributing to various scientific theories and studies, including Freud's psychoanalytic theories. Key idea number 1. The eel undergoes a complex life cycle with 4 developmental stages. Eels have a complex life cycle with 4 stages of development. Leptocephalus larvae in the Sargasso Sea, migrating as glass eels to Europe, transforming into yellow eels in freshwater, and maturing into silver eels for reproduction before returning to the Sargasso Sea to die. Silver eels do not feed, relying on fat reserves for energy. Key idea number 2. Scientific interest in eels dates back to Aristotle. The relationship between humans and eels dates back to ancient times. Aristotle's detailed scientific observations on eels include anatomical descriptions. Aristotle's theories on eel reproduction, emerging from mud, became influential. The mystery of eel reproduction, sparked by Aristotle, remains unsolved, making it a long-standing scientific puzzle known as the eel question. Key idea number 3. Eels have been discovered to reproduce like other fish after extensive research. In the course of scientific history, the mystery of the eel's reproductive system was gradually unraveled. Key milestones include Francesco Redi's experiments in 1668, demonstrating the need for fertilized eggs for fly reproduction, and Carlo Mondini's 1777 discovery of female eel reproductive organs and eggs. Sigmund Freud's unsuccessful search for eel testicles revealed that eels only develop sex organs when needed. Ultimately, in 1894, a sexually mature male eel was found off the coast of Sicily, concluding centuries of inquiry. Freud's experience may have influenced his understanding of deep concealment of sexuality. Key idea number 4. Johannes Schmidt identified the eel's spawning location in the Sargasso Sea. Danish biologist Johannes Schmidt discovered the eel's spawning grounds in the Sargasso Sea after a 20-year quest. By measuring the sizes of eel larvae, he traced them back and found their birthplace. Eels migrate over 5,000 miles from Europe to the Sargasso Sea to breed, a unique and mysterious behavior that still lacks a clear explanation. Key idea number 5. Eels use instincts and strong senses to navigate. Eels breed in the Sargasso Sea and travel thousands of miles across the Atlantic to get there. They navigate using a combination of instinct and powerful senses, such as a remarkable sense of smell and the ability to sense the Earth's magnetic field. Research shows that eels follow complex routes, suggesting they rely more on their senses than on hardwired instincts for navigation. Their internal map likely comes into play closer to the breeding grounds. Key idea number 6. Eels undergo metamorphosis based on environmental cues rather than their age. Eels die soon after breeding, but they can delay this if they don't return to breed, focusing on environmental cues. Eels in captivity stay small, not maturing sexually, hinting at their unique development process. Unlike humans, eel development is not age-dependent, but seems linked to environmental factors. The exact triggers for eel metamorphosis remain unclear, possibly related to weight gain. Eels seem to follow their own life story rather than a fixed timeline. Key idea number 7. Human activity is endangering the future of eels. Eel populations in Europe have drastically declined due to human activities like overfishing, disease spread, and climate change. Efforts are being made to save the eel through measures like building fish bridges and releasing glass eels back into the wild. But the future of the eel is still uncertain despite these actions. In conclusion, the eel's complex life cycle has fascinated scientists for generations, leading to evolving questions about eel reproduction and declining populations. To help save eels, boycott consuming glass eels. The book suggests reading Cod by Mark Kurlansky, which explores the history and impact of codfish on human migration and how human actions are affecting their populations. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.